This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Toyota Sienna van. It is a 2012 Sienna. It's a 3.5 liter front wheel drive. SE is the trim package. It does have a third row seat and it has rear air conditioning. It has 150,503 actual miles. It was a new car dealer trade-in to the Jim Click Ford Group here in Tucson. We brought it home. I actually drove it home down I-10, and we did an inspection, and it says this. It says we replaced the air filter, the cabin AC filter. We did a detail. Rest in peace, Redskins. Moment of silence. Hail to the Redskins. Hail #1. All right, enough. I wonder if they're going to be like the Washington Salmons or something. That'll be cool. Anyway, I'm going to walk around this thing, and if I see something cosmetically, like down here, it's obviously done a few curb checks down here, I will point it out. I know that it runs and drives great because I personally drove it at about 85-ish down I-10, some rock chips. If you wanted to be patient enough and dab some touch-up paint on, you could. I wouldn't do it if I were you. I would just take the goodbye you're about to make and keep it without the labor, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around, like I said, point at stuff that I see. The tires look like they're high rubber on the front. My job in these videos is not to point out what's great and tell you how great it is. It's really to make sure that you know what's wrong. I think it does need a set of rear tires. The rear tires look like they're probably 20% tread, pretty low. I would get a matching pair of the fronts to match the rears. The fronts are Goodyear Assurance is what they are. Probably to match the rears, bring it probably $150 a tire if you want to. But the front tires look great. The rear tires are iffy. Got the little typical paint stuff going on the top of the tailgate, or actually the rear bumper, I should say. This seat obviously folds into this. The third seat does, so it'll lay flat. It does have a trailer hitch down there. Somebody's done a little touch up right here. Yeah. These rear tires pretty soon. Just needs 2 tires though, not the fronts. Alright, let me fire this guy up. Get the air conditioning going because it's freaking 900 degrees. Which is a lie. On Saturday it was 114 before it rained, and blew a hole in my roof at my guest house, which was nice. Today it's just muggy. It's probably 100, and it's, I don't know. Gosh darn it! I forgot how to open the lid on this thing. Where are you? There it is. It's right there. It's muggy, but it's only about 100 degrees instead of 110. Stickers where they belong. There's your VIN is right there, and on that side too is right there. So it's this little black label right here. That would be your VIN. That tells you everything's original up front. No one's replaced any fenders or anything like that. All right, next thing to show you. Oh, that air conditioning is nice. Here's the Kelley Blue Book for a Sienna SE minivan with 150,000 miles. Range of fair market range of 9,100 to 12,900 with a typical listing price of 11,838. Okay, here is the Carfax for it. Okay, they blend the Carfax and the Kelley. Carfax does the history of the car, good and bad, and the Kelley, and they come up with a retail value of $12,050. There's the VIN. No accidents, no damage. No major title problems. It was born here in Tucson, Precision Toyota, which means obviously it's in very dry climates, so you don't have to worry about rust. And it was getting serviced. Boom, 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 boom. And let's see. Last service was 5/28 of 2020 with 149.7 oil and filter at Precision Toyota. And then we bought it. All right. It's a pretty van. I can attest to the fact that it runs and drives great. You got all the manuals and stuff in here. You got dual. Let's see. I think I already did the windows, right? Oh, you know what? I got the lock on the windows. God dang it. Ugh. I hate window locks. I'm not really even sure what the point is. There. All right, let's go back around. There you go. There's your window up and down. At least I got to demonstrate the window locks, right? There's a bin here. There's your power doors. There's a bin there, right? Here's a window up and down, right there. And it does have a window covering right here, right? Little latch up there. Let's see, what else? Boom, boom, boom. Pull that down, right? Oh, there's a button here to close the door. There's that. Someone has some glitter. Oh, obviously maybe a little black marker or something would make that go away if it bothers you. There's that. There's your rear window. And the cover is there, right? Here's your button to close it. All right. Window. Window, window, window. Let's see, door locks. Okay, power seat, back, forward, up, down, back seat forward and back. I think we have a tilt wheel, which is right here. You got the tilt wheel. You got mirrors, out, in, up, and down. Other side, out, in, up, and down. What else we got going on here? I think this is just a change holder. Yeah. You have a button here that turns off the power door so people can't escape. People being children, which is what the child locks are all about also. All right, let's see. Let me get a seatbelt on here. All right. There's your rear seat, rear tailgate, I'm sorry, lift gate opening. You got this one, and you got that one, okay? Then you go and you hit them all again, and you hit them, and you hit them. And now they're all closing, right? There you go. I forgot about that. There's your that's your rear AC, temperature up and down. God dang, it's up too high. Turn it way down here. Mode. There you go. All right. Fan up, fan down. We're gonna put it up. All right. Let's see. There's your moonroof. Open. Closed. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cruise control right there, on and off. Radio. Turn it on. Steering controls, right? Change the station. Alright. There you go. That's all there. CD player, obviously we have nav. Let's see what else. Menu, blah, blah, blah. There you go. And that's where all the AC controls are. Fan down, that's what I'm doing right here. That's the front, up and down. And then the rear, up and down. Rear temperature. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. That's for the passenger side, right? All right, I think that's it. What else we got in here? Cup holder. I see a USB port and auxiliary down there. I think that's about it. All right, let's go on a ride. There's the windshield wipers, right? There's the rear windshield wiper. All right, let's go for a ride. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive this van home, you are going to pay the following. You're going to pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of Arizona, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file, and we will mail it to you. Obviously, you'll have the vehicle shipped to you. The title will already be in your mailbox before the shipper shows up, almost 99.9% of the time. Once the shipper shows up with the van, you'll take the title and the van to motor vehicles in your city and get plates. And I ended up behind the shipper up there. Perfect. Bad timing. If you need any help with shipping, let us know at the time of purchase. We can help. You can do it yourself. You're welcome to do it yourself, obviously, but if you want us to help, we can do that. Just let us know early, okay? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Please make sure you get that deposit in. We're not trying to make every dime we could possibly make off this vehicle. We want to leave some meat on the bone for you, so that you're happy with the purchase. All right. How do we do that? How do we sell it to you cheaper than other guys? Because we have 3 people in our employment, and a lot of vehicles that we buy very carefully, and we don't have a lot of bills like they do. All right. I say the same thing every single time in every single video, with 3 minutes or so to go in every video. If you watch any video, I'll say this about this topic. We don't have salesmen, we don't have bottled water with our name on it, we don't have an attendant serving lattes and scones, we don't have a game room, we don't have a beautiful location with fountains and perfect pavement. We have none of that. And our location has razor wire, night vision, and meth heads running around with cops chasing them all night. Because of that, because we don't have any of that stuff, you don't have to pay for it. It's not in the price of this vehicle. They also know at the auto mall that if they sell you this van and something breaks, you're gonna bring it in and say, fix my van. They charge you several $100s to do that, all right? They don't want to pay for the repair of your car, so they charge you up front for it. So we don't do that because we're not fixing your van. They're not brave enough to tell you what's right, what's wrong. They're not gonna go to the back tires and go, hey, it needs tires in the rear pretty soon. They're not gonna show you the Carfax. They're not gonna show you the Kelley Blue Book, because they want to sell it to you for 15 grand and they don't want to buy you tires. We give you all that information so that you can be comfortable being the owner and know what's right and know what's wrong. All right. And because we don't have to pay all those bills, we don't have to make as much money as they do. We don't have to charge you what they do. So take the money you save, buy it from us, and when something breaks, because everything breaks, you'll have a good feeling about fixing it with your money. It's a Toyota. It's not going to break, and if it breaks, it'll be cheap. Everything on a Toyota is cheap to fix. So that being said, just know how we operate. Like I said, we're not trying to make every dime we possibly can, which is good for you and good for us. Okay. I am home. Nice car, really nice car. I've driven it at 85 or 90-ish, somewhere in the 80 area, give or take a few miles per hour. And I know it runs great on the interstate because I've done it. Now I know how it drives in town on this horrible road we have out here, and it drives great. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm gonna back this thing in here. It does have a backup camera too, by the way, which I will demonstrate right now. So there you go. There's your backup camera, right? Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you for your time.